Here we are, XJW Forever, coming to life. I was listing a video last week that I didn't get to finish, and the topic was the recent changes in how men take care of women. Now, I want to discuss this because we've seen this happen before in other wars where women had to come forward and go to work while their man was off to war. Now, we are in a time where this should be virtually not seen because there are so many men who could be able to carry out positions to take care of their women properly. And since they are, not doing that, women have had to come up, start working, gain rights, take care of children, work full-time jobs, go to school, and take care of their man. Now, I don't understand where this idea of slaving women ever began, okay? Women are not your property. And I will say this one time and one time only. I want all these men to recognize that they came out of a female's vagina. You did not come out of a man's penis. Just to remind you. So, where did this idea ever take place that you would not have to care for women? Would you do that to your own mother? Would you be so bent out of shape to lend your own mother some money to pay rent? Come on, people. But no, it's about your own selfish decisions and what you want to gain, to flash off to women and tell them that they're their own problem because the system is set up for men to progress and not women. Well, I beg to differ. Now, as it stands, I see more women working their asses off, paying bills, than I ever see men doing. Let me bring up the topic. I'm not going to mention anyone's name, but I will say this. I have people that I know, family, friends, relatives, that the women are not only taking care of their kids, they're cooking, cleaning, working, and going to school for their husbands. And their husbands sitting on their asses bitching about what the woman doesn't do good enough. When are you going to stand up and start doing for your women? Huh? What's it going to take for you people to recognize that women are highly important? Your race will not continue without us. And what I could do, you want to know what I could actually do to you men? Oh, yeah. Oh, I could get you all excited, make you come in a cup and put it in my body without you even touching me and reproduce. What can you do for women? Nothing. We don't even need you. Only thing we need is your sperm, apparently. Until you start waking up, stop getting all your shit bent out of shape on the damn war, and start spending your money on your women instead of bullshit. Okay? I don't mean to go ape shit on you people, but let me tell you something. We women are tired of being your slave. You men have got to recognize we are not your slave. We are above your asses. And when you start to recognize that, you might turn around and start getting respect from women. The respect that you want, we are not going to give you until you do. This ain't no gold digger talking, I work for my own. I'm a very educated woman, and I stand before you today to be able to give you this speech to teach you something about yourselves and how worthless and how not determined you are to continue the existence of the human race. And you know what that involves? You know what involves yourself in keeping the human race going? Taking care of your woman. And you know what taking care of a woman actually means? For those of you that don't know, here's what it means. Okay? You get up in the morning. You let your woman cook you a meal. Yeah? Because that's what she's going to do for you. That's what you need. You need your food. So, all right, your wife does that for you. She gets you up in the morning. She's all excited. She maybe give you a little nookie, too. Now, when you get down to breakfast, you sit there and she cooks for you. Huh? How's about turn around and say, honey, why don't you take a load off and let me cook breakfast for you, sweetheart, before you go to work? Whatever happened to the man getting involved in the woman's life? What happened to that? I'd like to know. All I'm seeing is a bunch of good-for-nothings trying to get some pussy from us women. If you want the pussy, you got to fucking earn it. You want the pussy, you got to fucking earn it. And that's the last time I'm going to tell you. So, after she cooks you breakfast, and you decide that you don't want to cook her breakfast, you go off to work, right? This is your mentality, okay? This is what you normally do. It would have been nice for you to cook her breakfast, but since you decided not to and make her slave, you go to work and then you start to slave for yourself. Because when you bring home the money, that week you pay the bills, you give your wife enough to eat, and then you go out with your buddies and drink, right? Is that what you do? Because that's about what half of the American men I'm finding today do to their women. And I've about had it with the bullshit. Now, once you get to work, you start slaving for you. And you say, oh, I work all day long and hard. But what do you do when you come home? Oh, honey, I need some more nookie, and I need to be fed. And I need you to do this, and I need you to clean up my house, and I fucking need. And then I need you to baby your own children and wipe their asses while I'm at work. That's what you do, men. And you don't think our job is just as important, raising your asses and your kids? Well, I beg to differ once again. Our jobs are worth more than your piddly, measly ass careers that you made up to benefit your asses and not the woman. I suggest you turning your mentality around and recognize that the women are important too. And the children. And our fucking vaginas. And I'll say this. If you want the pussy, you got to earn it.